afternoon, everybody. This is Pat Perron at the Canton Clark Health and Wellness Center. What we're going to do today is we're going to start kind of a new weekly video segment that we're going to call Fitness Techniques 101. What we'll do with this is, users can submit things like this, but we're just trying to think of techniques or exercise movements or different fitness concepts that we think we could break down a little bit more for you to provide you some more information and things like that. So what we're going to talk about today with this video is just the regular push-up. I think it's one of those exercises, obviously being at home, that could be expounded on a little bit to talk about the different aspects of the push-up and things like that. Obviously, most of the programs we had you all doing, most of the time will involve some kind of a push-up, just because of how much upper body it involves and things like that. So as far as muscles it works, we have the chest, the pectorals, the triceps, the shoulders, and actually all the way down the front side. It's going to be an ab. You have to tighten your abs up and work your total core, as well as the front side of your legs and things like that. So really, like I said, it will work the total body depending on how you do it and things. So the first thing we'll talk about is form regarding this. Your alignment from top to bottom should be essentially what's called a neutral position. In other words, if there was a line running up my body, I wouldn't have my head forward or back. I wouldn't be hunched over or hyperextended. My legs wouldn't be bent. It's kind of just a straight line from top to bottom is what you want as far as your form goes. So starting from the bottom up, we'll talk about our feet first. Obviously your feet are going to be in contact with the ground. I generally tell people, what you want is your feet to be kind of at a shoulder alignment. Most of the techniques and the tools that we give you, it's not 100% set in stone for everything. So, but as a general rule of thumb, you want your feet to be kind of at a shoulder width alignment. All the way as far as your torso, like I said, you want it straight, you want it locked in, no sagging, no hyperextending or V position with your hips up in the air or anything. Shoulders and elbows kind of go hand in hand. The number one mistake people will make with the push-up is their elbows flaring way too far out in a push-up position. So what we want is, say this is a 90-degree position right here, we want to be at about a 45-degree position. We don't have to be necessarily tight to the body, but you want your elbows at a 45-degree position. The further your elbow goes up, the further that ball, that part of the humerus, comes out of socket in the shoulder joint. So we don't want that. It puts you at a bad position. Could possibly cause some issues down the line with shoulder problems and things like that. So right around a 45-degree angle with our elbows and our shoulder alignment. Hands, what I also say, which goes hand in hand with this, is you want your hands to be somewhat externally rotated. We don't want any internal rotation of our shoulder joint. So it kind of starts with the hands. I usually will actually open my hands up because I think it feels better from an overall position as far as that goes. So I kind of go straight up, almost externally rotated to a degree as far as that goes. Head alignment, like I said, you don't want your head down. You don't want it up either. So kind of in a straight alignment. So I'll demonstrate here from both positions. So my feet are at shoulder width, body is in a straight line. My hands are slightly outward. I'm going to come straight down with my chest to the floor and straight up. I don't want to be looking ahead like that. I don't want to be looking down at my feet. I want to kind of just go straight down to the floor like that. From a front position, or from the side, like I said, the number one mistake is people go like that right there, which puts a lot of undue stress on the shoulder joint. So from the front side, you would see me like here. My fingers are kind of like an outward rotation. I'm not going like this. I'm going to kind of go straight ahead, almost outward, actually, outward rotated. So straight down like this and straight up. So that's kind of like the breakdown. What we'll do, as far as increasing or decreasing difficulty, really it goes from the further your head goes down, the harder the difficulty is going to be. So if you have a trouble even with a basic push-up, starting with your head at almost in a standing position, if I was leaning against the wall, I could still do a push-up and I'm still going to hit my chest. But the further my head goes down, as far as in your alignment, it's going to increase the difficulty. In the next few weeks or so, we'll probably do another video showing more advanced push-up variations for those of you that, you know, have maybe mastered the push-up as it is currently. So be looking out for that. We'll do that here in a few weeks. So without further ado, if you all have any questions, email us or send us a message on Facebook. And have a good day. Thank you.